of what you might have
I think we are rolling out now.
We
This
are.
seems to have started. Here we
Indeed.
go.
So we're following Apple Butter here to mid. We're going to see what he does, whether it's big, small, or brony-like.
Some giant charged stickies go across the map and do nothing. Couple jumpers go off, and they're just fighting this one roof right now.
Mala goes down to Napalm, and Apple Butter gets extremely hurt in there.
Someone took some PP because that's a crit on Heinrich, a crit sticky bomb.
Great job there with the Girardi. So Seabass is going to have a huge Uber advantage, and GG is going to open up probably by taking out this first point here. Now that they have the big player advantage, big Uber advantage.
Now, can I call that another new way Heinrich's died since it was a crit sticky this time?
Yeah, we'll call it. We'll call it. But
Call it 9.
Yeah.
8, I think. I think we're at 8 different ways. And Heinrich goes down again. This time Blaze takes him.
Oh man, that's
Heinrich dead twice in the first 40 seconds.
And these teams are really showing off their communication skills right there. As soon as Blaze called that, you know, as soon as the meta goes down, Blaze called it, and Seabass popped his Uber at that second. So, ooh, Seabass goes down to a rocket though.
Tech Nasty getting some work
very
done.
aggressive.
Blaze down E-Man.
And yeah, it looks like GG, and just like we said, they tried to push forward, they tried to take the aggressive ult, and they overextended and paid for it.
Yeah, you know, see teams successful on this map are teams that will take the point and then just fall back a little bit behind the point, and then just wait for the other team to try to get aggressive with them.
Because yeah, through all that, they only put about 30 seconds of time actually on the point, so...
Alright, 2 picks on the medic, and now they're behind 50%, and it looks like times are probably going to equalize here.
Yeah, so... in spite of the rocky start for looks like they've got a good strategy here for this King of the Hill, and they
Yeah, Heinrich at 100%, Seabass at about 65 now, Blue holding back. I'm happy to hold back.
I'm holding the camera really high above the point, cannot see the blue medic at all, so they have, again, they must be listening on the stream because they are just doing exactly what you say, Hex, staying far back from the point, not overextending.
Yeah, see, now's the time to push in,
And
but
they
they did wait a little
Uber.
bit too long because now Reds can be able to counterpop it. Whoever gets the best of this is going to have the point.
Yeah, and it looks like a lot of blue players went down in that.
A lot of hits right there. Away from the Uber. It seemed like they got a little... Oh, and then Heinrich goes down from Apple Butter.
Wow, so GG here. And they're opting to stay aggressive, though. They are staying with it. Wow, Heavy comes in, takes out the other Heavy because it's a pocket medic. Takes out, let's see, Molly.
Everything from B-Man goes down there.
So yeah, they are backing out now.
Red get way too aggressive. Oh no, Ruin comes in and takes Seabass down. Totally out of position. Blue Scout comes through the garage, says surprise, and takes him down in about 3 shots.
Right, and looks like Bone Masher backstabs Roffelmauer. Takes up the level 3 dispenser as well. That was really helping him out too, especially in the absence of a medic. So Seabass spawns now.
With that big pick, they're going to have about a 60% advantage, and they need to get time back on this clock, and that's exactly what they're going to do right now. They're going to stack it.
Yeah, and just about a minute and a half, a little bit less now on the GG clock. So they're going to have to hold this for 2 minutes, and they don't have really a huge amount of room for error here.
Ruin with a nice couple picks, too. Ruin and Blaze, some crazy good scouts.
Yeah.
Now, they do take this hallway again, and they do pop in this hallway. They're not going to get a lot done with it.
Yeah, that was Apple Butter there doing a good job of hiding around the corner and just
I did not see it.
aggressive. And yeah, he just came out and made him pop that Uber. So Seabass is going to take the advantage, and Heinrich making the right decision to back out as far as he can, or as far as really he needs to, and get all his players healed up, get ready for this incoming aggression they're probably going to be facing. And
yeah, Seabass about 80% now, Hein at 50.
Seabass eats a rocket though, takes a good 60 damage or so.
So they're just going to kind of poke in.
Spy gets the heavy!
Nice.
Yeah.
So Seabass at 100%. They're going to just kind of poke around with it. Soldier comes through the door and puts one huge rocket on Seabass, but Seabass lives at 65.
And he
comes in to
surfs
try to
away.
finish the job, takes down...
Wow. Yeah, Seabass lives there with 25 hit points. So just barely alive, and
5 hit points, didn't have to pop his Uber, but now Heinrich has a full Uber too, so they're going to get a little aggressive on the point.
Yeah.
Seabass actually under the point running around.
wow, and
Big bomb in from the soldier, reflected, but enough to make him pop. They both Ubers come off at the same time.
yeah, and clocks are just even now. Look at that. That's incredibly close time on the clocks. Both teams now fully up. Mala goes down. Raz goes down, Roffelmauer's down, so 3 down on the red side, but that's not the Not the heaviest classes, besides the heavy,
Blue's
I
got
guess.
huge numbers here, though. They can afford to stack this and just watch out for spam. They're going to take it back, and I think they're going to fall back as soon as they get it.
Yep. And
There they
Uber's
go,
still
back to the
pretty
corner.
even as neither medic died there. So yeah, really, really exciting first round. Lots of back and forth.
Got Raz coming below the point to the far side here.
Bone Masher's in a really sneaky position. Look at him here. See if you can find him on your cam. He is... Oh, he's out in this hallway and just got spotted picking up the health pack there. But it was in the cloak and dagger and just a really sneaky spot. Hopefully going to get the medic, but now he's starting to move out.
Yep,
Oh, whiffs the
pop here,
snap of the
though.
sniper. So GG's piles onto the point.
Seabass just finishing that off.
Yeah, and both Ubers went down there, so...
Yeah, 4 people down for blue and all of red team up right now. Red team consistently almost aggressive though. Sniper hiding in the bush.
Right, yeah, I'm not really sure about this aggression out of the red team. They really need to be a little conservative here.
Yeah, that said, it is kind of working, you know, through not losing because of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's really their medic is getting caught out of position there. He's too far forward, and right now, where he's on the point, this is good. This is him not exposing himself to too much danger. He's separated though. Look at that Uber advantage on the blue
Red
side.
is below the point here.
Blue has been building so aggressively this whole time, and that Uber advantage really reflects that. Oh wow, 12 hit points on Heim. Whatever hit him almost took him down.
But now they're going to have full Uber, and they're just going to call it off right now,
Yep.
knowing that they're in overtime.
So
At this point,
yeah,
Uber
Blue's got to
classes
get
can't cap.
20 seconds.
Uber classes can't cap. There you go.
There he goes.
I'm not sure they know that.
Yeah.
Right, help them out.
Yeah, that's... Gotta make sure you help him out there. Medic walks over a sticky bomb. Oh man, misses the detonation. Does get a soldier in the process.
Laser's coming in to finish that off as well.
Big players down on the red side. All right,
Heinrich does go
side.
down. Heinrich gets stabbed. Blue is really wiped right now, and they're going to be Sans medic. Demo coming in to try to do anything about it, but GG's going to stack this.
Yeah, Raz doing work there on the midpoint. And yeah, looks like
In a great first round.
yeah, GG taking it. Yeah, Blaze and Mala really doing the work they needed to there.
GG takes it. I'm pretty sure we're running first to 3. There is no time limit going on now, so I think we're just going to play
Yeah,
it
it is going to
pure.
be first to 3, and I'm pretty sure there's not going to be a time limit on these.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And you really don't want to see the championship game go down to a time.
Right, like that's...
Silly, silly. Okay, but blue team taking a little aggression right here. Bruin
Napalm.
takes down Apple Butter.
Napalm is looking straight at the red medic.
Oh, wow, a huge miss by Bone Masher there. Almost had the medic.
Oh, Rumpelmauer taking out Watt. Or is it Napalm taking out Watt, rather?
Sniper on
Headshot.
sniper crime.
Yes.
Blue in a pretty good position here. No one really losing anything crucial that Red couldn't push back.
Yeah, but look
Red's
at
at
Seabass.
100%. They've built
Look at
much
that.
more aggressively.
Yeah.
If they want to take advantage of this, then of course they don't
Oh,
know.
and
if they
here,
have
look,
advantage.
it's going to be a peekaboo. There's the heavy. Oh, they didn't pop it. I guess they didn't really need to. That goes down! Napalm headshots him. Oh.
That's gonna be... Well, Blue has no reason to do anything right now. They're
Right.
down too many classes.
Right, so that slow
They
Uber
might want to
didn't make
contest this a little bit, but they have 100%. They should know that.
Yeah. Yeah, really, Hein just needs to stay back here.
Yeah, I think they're just waiting. They're waiting for Stingray to get out here, but they do have to pop. They pop it on the Pyro. So Star goes down to Fathom. Pyro looking to get aggressive, takes out the gun, kind of shoots around, but he's going to come back to a world
here's the
full of
medic.
sticky traps.
Oh no, Pyro's gonna get him! And Fathom flares down Seabass.
Crit flare! My favorite kill of the game. Mala getting angry, saying that class takes skill. then
Says
he-
the heavy.
He mocks himself. He says similar to Heavy. He knows what he's talking about.
Indeed, indeed.
I don't know, man. Crit flares. Kind of skill?
Kinda.
Eh.
Kinda. I guess it's kind of a skill.
It's projectile prediction, Michael.
Tying your shoes is kind of a skill. You'd be a really skillful shoe tire.
Even breathing, I guess, is an innate skill.
Whoa, here comes the spy. And he gets him.
Seabass.
Bone Basher. Backstabbing Seabass.
So now Red with really no good position at all to do is everybody's dead. Heinrich's still at 100%.
Yeah.
They're missing a couple classes, but
This map is
yeah.
a very different story than the last round. Like,
Yeah,
last
no,
round,
looking-
GG had, a much more dominant position. This round, they haven't even capped the point, and there's barely over a minute left.
Yeah, and Blue's going to take this forward spot just a little bit, just the heavy poking, so anything coming out there he's going to know about. Unfortunately, Red's pushing the entire other side, so they're going to be very far out of position.
Right, I've been featuring this on the stream. I just wanted to be sure we said
Heinrich goes down.
has swapped over to the Huntsman, and he gets a hex shot on Demon right as I called it out. Wow.
Heinrich down in that exchange. Red is their best chance thus far to cap this point, even though they're missing classes. Heavy is behind them, though. They have to know this. Uh-oh,
Nope.
They don't know it. And Heavy
That's
says...
the importance of comms right there. Blaze finishes him up, and he's going to cap the point for the team, but yeah, I'm sure they would have liked to have those 2 extra classes there as they're defending, especially a sniper and a
I
pyro.
want to go Huntsman.
Yeah, that
It's
was...
just getting outpicked by their counter sniper, so figuring they'll play a different role.
I'm not sure what's up with it. It's maybe it's a small map with, you know, really small sightlines, and you don't need the scope, so you can just spam where you know you're going to need to spam. And I mean, it does make your hitbox the size of Alaska, basically.
Yeah, and Wad takes advantage of that hitbox, takes on B-Man. Now Red finally put some decent time on this. Heinrich is at 100%, but so is Seabass. They do pop in. Red has to pop in first. Blue's going to counter pop, and again, awkward heavy dance. Behind it, though, they're getting huge picks on GG, and GG's going to get wiped through this. Seabass does the smart thing and just runs away, runs back to spawn.
Pretty much. And now with only 33 seconds left on the clock, they are in a really bad position. They did manage to put a minute on the timer there, so it's not a complete roll, but
yeah, let's
it's
not call these
great.
King of the Hill maps very early.
Yeah,
Considering
that's
what we
true.
saw from these teams on Viaduct.
Yeah, that
there's no
overtime
telling.
can go for hours, apparently. Blaze trying to out DPS a heavy medic combo, does not do it himself. Now Apple Butter gets Hein again.
Infinite Apple with some nice jumps there. They take out the blue medic. Red is going to have a good position to put time on this clock again, although they only have 2 people alive.
Yeah, that's bad for him.
It is bad. It's just bad. And they're going to lose this round. I feel comfortable calling it now. There it is.
There it is.
1-1 in this first to 3.
Yeah, so
Boy.
it's heating up here, folks.
You would expect nothing less from these 2 12-1 championship caliber teams. GG defending their title. Hey, looking handsome, trying to look like champions here and take it away.
Indeed, Tech Nasty doing the smart thing here with the disciplinary action. Slowing down his own rollout to get his team's rollout much quicker, and they had that really strong presence here a bit now.
Seabass takes a huge shot. I think he got hit by a sniper bullet, but he's still alive.
Yeah, it was only 50 damage actually after the hit point duration kicks in, and now GG takes a couple players and they get on the point really heavily. Looks like Tech Nasty's down, so neither team having a soldier. They're just going to be a little bit more aggressive about it.
Yeah, Demo skirting the point, putting time all, or sniper rather,
yeah,
all alone.
Snipers do not make things explode generally. And so
No
yeah,
one's
both teams
exploiting
have
this
Uber.
box output.
GG pops first, and they are going to get the slow little heavy hugs.
Yeah, but there was a split from looking, so GG actually had that a little bit longer. Scout coming back, trying to pick the mat again. He does. Ruin gets Seabass right as soon as that fades, and then Ruin kills everybody else pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much Ruin going huge. So now Apple Butter's jumping all over the medic again and does not get him.
30 seconds put on for it by GG. Looking, seems like they're going to be in position to at least match that, depending on the aggression we see out of Red Team. Blaze dies to a backstab.
Wow.
I can hear that across the map. That's the only reason I know.
Yeah, no, that was dirty.
The blue team in good position to hold this. They're kind of just holding back a little bit. They do throw a soldier at the medic, see if they can get any picks going on there.
Yeah, Tech Nasty getting very aggressive on this heavy medic combo. The heavy was covered in Girardi.
Yeah, Heinrich at 100% now. They have pretty big advantage.
And he
over
goes
Seabass.
down!
Advantage. Oh god. Raz with a pick on a fully charged Heinrich. And Heinrich not very happy with Raz.
Probably not. And ooh, Seabass goes down at 97% there. So Tech Nasty returning that favor.
Control point is being contested.
But looks like GG is going to get onto the point. They don't have the player advantage, they do have the local advantage, which is what matters, is where your players are, not how many you have alive.
This chat's going pretty good between Raz and Heinrich. Stop face stabbing me. Use a Razorback, bro. Can't Razorback my face, bro. I added the bros for effect, but
Yeah.
that's still pretty good.
Bro. So yeah, GG was not able to actually cap the point there in spite of the pressure they implemented. Now they have a 3-player advantage though. They might continue to pressure off of this as it looks like the blue team looking is still very aggressive and kind of out of position. Oh, they're sending people under the point. Look at this. Look at this. Heavy pops out on the backside.
Soldier battle under the point. Pyro comes in, cleans up what's left of the soldiers.
Very nice.
Red with some numbers on the point here. It looks like they're going to be able to stack and cap.
Yeah.
Blue does Uber in on it. Pyro with a big clutch air
Right
press.
clicking.
Him on for a second, and now they're going to have huge.
Oh, and they
advantage.
milked that forever. Look at that.
They got
Pine
it.
is definitely
They
going to go
got
down here.
Get the medic, and now this medic has to live.
Yep. That's
GG
exactly what's
good
going to
job
happen.
there,
So,
taking on Heinrich. That's a great hold for them, and they needed it. They needed it badly.
right. So they flipped the timer back over, and now they've got a little over 2.5 minutes left, or a little under 2.5 minutes now to hold this. And it's not insurmountable, but it's definitely not going to be easy for them. Looks like they have kind of toned down the aggression a little bit. They're no longer holding as far forward as they absolutely can. Which is
Behind the crates is a nice little spot if you want it.
right. And Apple Butter jumps in real big on their medic. Doesn't get him though. Heavy shuts him down.
And minigun going off on the roof. That's not going to do a whole lot except distract, and that's all they're really meant to do.
Yep.
Getting huge aggressive with the demo on the
Seabass
roof,
goes
though,
down,
and the
yeah.
demo gets Seabass.
Yeah, they've got to learn how to, or they needed to call out that pressure whenever they saw it coming and get him out of there quicker.
Now Blue going to have huge advantage, 100%, but Heinrich down to 8 hit points.
Wow, yeah, he was pushed. Talking about overextended, he was pushed way too far forward there.
He's
I'm
at 100%.
shocked if he lived.
You know, you kind of want to hold this if you can. He's back in the dispenser getting healed up.
Now,
while Steve
now
Stacks
Scout's on him.
Go.
Blades does not finish it up. He does manage to get behind that little,
And Blue with a bunch of picks. Technasty takes down Blaze. Bone Masher takes down Watt. Star kind of takes down Bone Masher back, but they're DMing him right now a little stronger.
yeah. And with the Uber advantage here on top of that, that's going to be a big advantage. So now they are pushing really far forward. They
Yeah,
popped
and
Uber.
he does have to pop Uber. They're going to try to sneak around and get this heavy medic combo. Pyro denying access, playing Doorman.
Yeah.
Ruin takes down Star and then goes right through him and takes down Seabass again.
Yeah, so GG not able to put that pressure they need to on the point.
Now Heinrich, you know, he's going to have Uber advantage again because they're killing Seabass. I mean, Ruin is killing Seabass a lot.
Yeah.
He's doing a very good job. As we pointed out before this match even started, man, these scouts, deadly.
Indeed. Yeah,
Ruin
GG
top
trying to
one,
make the
3 points that round.
doing more than his medic.
Looking Handsome needs one more point to take the title away from Gangsta Gang Gaming. Let's see if they can pull it off
it is
this
first
round,
to
or
three
if we're going to go to a sudden death in 1 round at Asheville. Blue rolls out pretty conservatively. They send a soldier in to try to pick off the medic. He does not get it done. Takes down Oomph, though, before he's cleaned up. Not bad. Not a terrible trade.
Oh, but Ruin goes down, and as does V-Man, so looking now with a much smaller player base. to
Yeah,
work with.
Red with a huge local advantage
Oh,
here.
wow. Yep, there goes Hein. Got jumped by the soldier, and right now Seabass has a huge advantage.
Yeah, and I think,
So-
you know, as much as we said that GG maybe shouldn't be as aggressive as they were, it seems like what they're better at. It
Yeah.
seems like they're better at being aggressive, so why change now?
It's true.
And
that's
also, why
what
would
they're
you
doing. They're
ever
marching in with
listen
it.
to me about anything ever?
That's also true. And they popped the Uber, sending the scout in. Hey, he's going huge on that Uber charge.
Taps Mallet for the end of it. They
Oh, and he got the demo. Here he is. He's going up against Hein. Oh, wow. He's all over him.
Seabass out of position.
Oh,
all alone,
so
and
close.
Ruben comes in and takes
Hein
him
had
down.
48 hit points there. Yeah, Blaze was all over him. He just could not finish it up.
Yeah, whereas the other end, Ruin did finish it up,
Yeah.
and so that's going to be Blue's advantage here to push out on it. They're going to at least skirt this for a while.
But importantly, GG was able to put a full minute on the time first. They got the first cap, so they're the ones who are kind of answering the control. They
And,
forced the Uber.
Yeah, Looking does push in with this Uber in a... I don't like Ubering into this hallway. I never have...
It's a blind Uber every time, too. They're always Ubering and hoping players are going to be there, and they just weren't.
Yeah, so now they just gave advantage back, although of course they still do hold the point. B-Man is always way far forward. I've seen him get kills on this battlement several times now.
Yep.
Doesn't work out perfectly for him that time, but I do like the aggressive nature of B-Man as he plays Engineer.
And you know, that's just the way you gotta be. You gotta get in there and you know, make your life count, because otherwise, because standing back there with, you know,
Heinrich goes down to a headshot, and then Stingray cleaned up too. Red with a great local presence on this point, gonna take it right back before Blue's even able to tie up the time. And they're gonna have 100% Uber. They might pop in just super aggressively. Heinrich just spawned.
Indeed. Yeah, Apple Butter getting really far forward on the point, or on the battlements there. Has spammed out by some soldier and demo. Forced to back out. So right now, yeah, Seabass is looking like he wants to push forward, but his team is kind of just gathered up on the point. Sniper now getting a pretty good sightline on him.
Yeah, gotta be careful of that.
Oh, spy on him. Forces the Uber.
Had to pop.
Yep.
It's fine though, because Heinrich doesn't have advantage here, so Heinrich needs to escape this. It looks like he's going to. He's at 28 hit points while regenerating, grabs a pack somewhere in the back, but he's still getting pressured.
And look at all those dead blue players, those. Oh, and yeah, right there, Ruin takes out Seabass.
These scouts are merciless on these medics.
Indeed.
Red with only 2 players up, but they did get the point back in that exchange, so they're still putting time in it. Now only a minute left for them.
Yeah, and Blue is
Blue
not
should be
pushed
able
out
to
on
take
the
this
point yet.
back, but they're being a bit tentative about it.
Well, there's a mini sentry, and those are, you know, aimbots. Stationary aimbots are pretty scary sometimes. Ooh,
So Blue with a good presence on here, they're skirting around. A hail of pills prevents
They
Blue
still
from
not
capping it.
finished the cap on the looking side, and that's going to cost them big, as now there's 30 seconds left, and now Hein is going over, taking the point.
Heinrichs alone has to pop
Hobbs
it by
Uber's a
himself.
spy! Oh, look at that! Oh, it's beautiful!
He had to pop it alone. He was taking the pill hail, and no one was around. There was a demo on the roof, but he couldn't get to him on time. They still haven't capped it, and when I thought they were going to cap it with only a minute remaining, it's down to 15 seconds now. Still haven't capped it.
Wow, and that that spy there just backstabbing the heavy. Star on the point.
Wow, but they're down to 6 seconds.
So it's practically an overtime situation.
Yeah, and that medic's down. Seabass already up and charging, only at 10%, but Heinrich's still not charged yet. It's going to be pretty even. We're going to see who wins this fight, and that's going to determine if GG takes this round.
Yeah, and a lot of that I think is... Oh, and the stab on Seabass. That's...
My goodness, that just flips it, and Blue's huge advantage now. Blue's going to have almost 50%
Well,
by the time Red's medic comes up.
But at the same time, the time has to be aggressed. Like, there's only, you know, 6 seconds left on that red clock. If Red can suicide in and get this cap once, they pretty much win almost immediately.
Yeah, Blue is only 5 up, but that is more than
almost
3 up
completely,
Red.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're just going to hope to build and hope to not get picked again.
Yeah, and it looks
See-
like
see the strategy
Blue
from Red.
is going really far forward. And see, the reason this forward aggression I think is not working is because right here where Hein is, that medic, he has nowhere to... Oh, and then we have a pause.
I hope that's a pause and not a...
No, that's definitely a pause.
My goodness.
Yeah.
I'm just so anxious because we've seen amazing games and where we have to predict the ending.
Right. So, right here where Crux is standing is where the medic was previously, kind of where Hein was holding, and I really don't like the positioning just because it's really easy for a soldier to kind of come out this gray door or come out from up here, and
Yes.
these areas are blind to you, so if a soldier comes out there and rocket jumps over there, puts a, you know, 200 damage on you, you're done. And
We've seen medics die in that
oh,
position.
pause over.
So Heinrich got 100%. Seabass, they do Uber in though. Nice job by the
Ruin taking out Seabass! Oh, that's huge!
So they were gonna have huge advantage because their Pyro went nuts on that Uber and threw them all the way around, so they were ineffective at all. Blue only 3 up though. If Red can keep any sort of presence, they can push this point dry. And they are going to do it. Heinrich went down somewhere in that too, so even though, you know, Seabass got picked by the scout, they still kind of have a bit of an advantage here. They're going to have advantage at least. They do bomb in. They're going to be able to take this, I think.
Yeah. It's pretty
Let's
close,
see if
but
Blue
Blue
has
doesn't
anything
have
to
any
say about it,
players
but no
over
one
here.
in Blue is even nearby.
Yeah, that's the big thing, is that they're kind of have suicide players one by one on here. And it's overtime again. Oh, but the spy backstabs the medic!
Raz going on Heinrich and
Nobody's
Crux.
alive on the blue side, though, on the red side. So this could be it.
Wow. Blaze trying to go huge. He gets a couple kills, does all he can.
Yeah, and Red has got to be rolling out as quick as they can to this.
They have to get there. They have no choice right now. They can plate a little bit, but you got to be pushing.
They got like no time in position. Yeah, as soon as they come out the corner, they're firing.
Great position, although pills are getting lobbed over top. Medic is still alive though, back in the corner. Reflex going like nuts.
Yeah, Mala going big though, getting the heavy picks. Double overtime.
Oh, and they've got only 4 up for blue. Red's got huge local numbers.
Red's gonna get this.
Don't die. Spy trying to get some work done. They're gonna stack it, and we're going to sudden death.
Oh wow, game point. So now there's the issue that pause was in there. I'm not sure what caused that, so we're gonna see if that comes into play at some point. Hopefully it was neither of the medics, but right now we're on rollouts. And yeah, this is the golden cap, folks. This is it right now.
League championship this round of Asheville.
Yeah, getting some good stickies out really early. Nice damage on the opposing team.
Yeah, Heinrich down with a jump in from Apple Butter.
Yeah, and this is that's the story we've seen over and over again. These mid fights are going to GG. I'd say more than half the time, more than 66% of the time, they've just kind of dominated mid.
Down to ruin yet again. So
oh no! How did that even happen? Stingray just comes in uncontested and rolls 3 players down. 4 now if you count Blaze there. Oh, I guess B-Man got Blaze with his Sentry. But Apple jumps straight onto Heinegan. Wow.
Heinrich in the chat just saying "welp," and that's all you can say, Heinrich.
That's all you can say. I think that right there, Apple Butter just sealed it. You got this. Look at that award. Unless something else crazy happens.
Someone has to win it right now. Apple Butter is in the lead for the look at that award.
Yeah.
They have huge advantage on red team, but blue is putting a bigger presence on the point. Blue really wanting to get this first cap, and you'd think that red's going to push out on it as soon as they get it. They have 100%. They got to know that Apple Butter's taking Heinrich down.
Ruin took out the Demo Man. He is all over Seabass now. Finally gets cleaned up by the roll from out with Star.
They need to push this Uber as soon as the.
They really do. They've get up almost their full advantage now.
Now.
Right now, like, or at least cap the point or do something.
Yeah, they're going below the point. Now they're back up on it. Apple Butter jumping again. And now the Uber's going to be split, I think, between the Pyro and the Soldier.
Yeah, 4x
not a lot of
now,
kills on it. Heinrich ready to push back in at 100%, and they do Uber back in on the right side. They're going to be able to cap this
get out. It looks like Seabass got out. I can't find him though.
Well, I hope he got out because everyone else died.
Yeah, everyone else. Yep, he certainly did. So he's almost back to his spawn. Right now,
still not gonna have advantage though. I mean, even because Heinrich has people he's charging with. He's at 30%. Seabass sitting at 13.
Right.
Blue's getting super aggressive here.
Not only that, if you look at times, GG didn't even get the point for 15 seconds there. They capped it for the absolute minimum amount of time just to kind of put up a token presence.
Yeah, we've seen that happen before too. They get 2 med picks, but it doesn't matter yet.
Yep. Oh, Spy comes up and just shuts down the heavy and the demo. Nobody turns around.
Bone Masher with a nice couple picks
Yeah,
there.
and
Blaze,
Star
of
was
course,
just
going
not
huge
up on
again,
that
just
one.
getting picks in the background. Takes down Ruin. Raz takes down Stingray. That's going to be a big advantage for them not having a heavy.
Yeah, having lost 2 players, those they pretty much bounce back immediately because of the spawn timers.
Heinrich at 100%. Seabass getting there, about 85 right now. They're going to have their local presence out here to the right. Blaze trying to go big.
Wow, that huge Zerati, like 5 players covered in this.
Yeah, but then the Spy misses both his stabs from behind, and they do have to counter Uber, and he gets it just in time to counter this Uber.
Right.
They are down locally, though. Big jump in by Apple Butter. Blaze gets another 3 or 4 picks. Now, blue team only up 4 or 5 players here. Red has to take this point back. They've got a huge local advantage here.
Yeah, Medic's covered in right now, so okay. And yeah, with
they're
only a
gonna take this
minute left,
back.
they have to stack it. I wonder if they just lost track of the time there, but right now there could be potentially less than a minute left on the clock for
Only
Looking.
56 seconds before Looking gets crowned champion. Of course, we'll go into quadruple overtime like we've done every King of the Hill.
Yes.
Which means it's 2 teams.
Like I said, there's no time limit on overtime.
We could be here all night, folks.
Oh, Uber's going down for both players.
Against the
Pyro goes down. So
Now
no
this is going to be
star.
that awkward dance in the middle. You have to see what's going around behind and around it. Not much, though. Stingray takes down Mela as soon as the Uber fades.
Oh, Heavy does a good job of shutting Apple Butter
trying to
down.
jump in. Yeah, and Red gets pretty wiped there, so they're going to lose this point again, but they do put a minute on it. 1 minute left for Blue.
Yeah, this is not looking good for GG.
Now they are at a slight disadvantage in the Uber, but they don't have the point. They need to take positions. They need to get a huge pick.
Yeah. They are staying very aggressive. Scout comes in all over the medic, gets air blasted around though.
Yeah,
And he's
Stingray
on
takes
fire.
down-
That's got to mess with your aim.
So he takes down Raz, Ganassi takes down Blaze.
Yep. Ruin all over the red medic now. Seabass forced it back out a little bit.
Take it down, Ruin.
And Hein has a big
got
Uber
100%
advantage. Yeah.
Seabass
He
at
popped
about
it now. They can
85.
take him very easily, but instead they're just going to let him take the point.
Now they do pop in on
there
it.
they go.
Seabass not quite there yet. Got to get out. Does counter pop though. Flashes the Pyro. The Pyro kind of negates that little push there.
Yeah.
A big jump in by Apple Butter, gets a couple rockets, and Heinrich does finally go down.
And they've got to get someone on this. Oh, all they have is Star alive, and
Well,
Star and Raz.
Well, Star.
Well, nope. It looks like this is going to be it, folks.
An unceremonious end to an amazing set between these two teams and an amazing season overall, but looking handsome, looking like the champions, unseating Gangsta Gang Gaming for the UGC Highlander champions.
Yep, and GG's going down all around. So yeah, that's it, folks. We do have a brand new champion this round. Looking handsome takes it 3-2, and they won, I guess, 2-1 overall versus GG in our UGC finals. So yeah, that was. And again, I'm gonna go ahead and say it that our brony friend there, Combat Toast,
Combat Toast, aka Apple Butter.
aka Apple Butter, is gonna get the look at that award of the evening for giving us the most stuff to look at.
Very huge right there. A lot of great medic picks, just
Yeah.
excellent play overall between these two teams. When we watched them earlier this year, we thought that could come down to these two teams, and well, we were correct, and they gave us one heck of a show, just like everyone had this season.
Indeed. So yeah, big shout outs to everyone at UGC for putting on the tournament. Shout outs to all the teams. Thanks for coming out, and of course all the viewers on the stream for sticking with us through all this. Couldn't be, you guys make it possible. Couldn't do any of this without you. You guys are the reason we keep doing it. So thanks again for tuning in and watching. I'm Michael++.
And I'm Hexagrams.
Have a great evening.